Hi there guys, this is Cassandra. I'm a Riffle in Time and I'm so glad you're here. Today we are doing a more interactive type video where I'm going to be looking for your opinions, and hopefully you'll comment below and let me know which of these decks that you're excited about, that you'd like to see in the shop, and really just your thoughts and opinions. I thought over the last couple weeks with the collection videos, there have been a lot of decks that I've been thinking about restocking or stocking for the first time. And it would be really cool to like hear from you and give you like a little part in the deciding factors. So that's what we're doing today. We're going over some more decks. Let's get started. First up, we have some Spirit Speak decks that I used to have in the shop. This is the Vessel and Iris Oracle. And I have been out of stock from both of these for quite some time, but I've been waiting to restock because I was waiting on a reprint of, I think it's the Apparition Tarot, is another deck from the same creator, and I had been kind of waiting, and I realized that it's back in stock now, and these are some decks that I'm considering in the shop. They are so unique. I don't have anything else like them, and I also really had a lot of people who enjoyed, especially the Iris Oracle was one that when I was taking it to events, people were like, oh my gosh, this deck, I love it. And it seems that the people who have this deck really do love this deck. It's a 78 card Oracle deck, which I think is like really cool. But this is one of the decks that I have been considering. And I would probably I wouldn't have to do all three. So really just let me know which ones that you're interested in. If I can figure it out, I will, after this one, I will put up a part about the apparition where I'm like showing you on the website. I'm not sure I know how to do that, but we'll see if it's here next. This is the Vessel Oracle, which has a lot of the same like obvious art style, but I really have found that this, though it seems so simple, has been a really good reader for me, both of them. But I really do love the connection I have with them. I've not actually ever owned the Apparition Tarot, but I was really interested in it. Again, it gives me the same vibe because it's from the same creator, and I really enjoyed those, and I wanted to offer a tarot version. So if I figured it out, hopefully I have a clip here we'll insert next. Okay, and I figured it out. This is the Apparition Tarot deck. I really like that not only is it a tarot deck, which makes it different, but the colorways on this seem more muted and a few more like natural colors instead of like the more bright neon-y colors. But this here is the other option from Spirit Speak I was looking at. Well, next up is the Mother Tarot. Now I had the Mother and the Dark Days Tarot, which are like sister decks, both in the shop at the same time, and I really found that the Mother Tarot was the one I really went to. If you've seen the Dark Days, it's black and white, and it definitely is not my normal go-to, as if you've seen my collection videos, I have a lot of color in my decks. This is obviously a square deck, which I think is the only square deck that I have had are these two decks. But the one I'm really considering is the Mother Tarot because I don't have anything that feels like this. It has like the kind of earthy energy that I get from some of my other decks, but it also has like a really good like feminine just like connection to like Mother Earth. I feel really connected to myself as like in my body. Next is another set of decks that I've had in the shop before, which I have actually, I'm completely sold out of all the decks now. I used to have the Endless Oracle, and this is the Inkwitch Tarot. And then I just sold my last copy of the Paper Oracle Lenormand this week. So I'm actually really out of stock of all of them. The Endless Oracle was this really cool, if you've not heard of it before, I forget how to pronounce what it is. It's a Miriorama, maybe? It's like an endless possibility of panoramas. So let's focus in here. it's all the cards can be put beside each other and turned into kind of a story of a reading, and I really enjoy that. I think it's so unique, and unique decks are really what I'm always searching for. It is very, since it is a deck that can be used together, it is really the same colors. So it's giving kind of like though it's not like fully like monochromatic, it does give me that same feeling, which I don't have a lot of. Now there is a Kickstarter going on right now, and it's kind of like, I'm so close to backing it, for the Inkwitch for the shop. Now mind you, I already have a copy of the Inkwitch. The second edition does have some updates, which is really cool to see, like a refresh. I really enjoy them, and I've been kind of thinking, I think this is the last week for the Kickstarter, so I'm gonna have to get to thinking about that one maybe a little quicker. We're gonna shift over to a deck I've never had in the shop before. This is the Small Spirits Oracle, and I just recently purchased this deck for myself. And of course, any deck that I get in for myself kind of like goes up for the possibility of going into the shop. I was talking in the collection video how much I really loved those edges, and I really enjoy there's a lot of black and white cards, but you will also get like pops of color that come in from some of the cards, and I really like how it doesn't shy away from like maybe the uglier bugs. I like the full encompassing, like we have a tick here. So this deck has really been something I've been smitten with myself, because my son and I are lovers of buglies, as he will call them. Now, I don't like buglies touching me all the time, but I do enjoy watching them from afar, maybe. Then we have two decks, and this is another, I was going to do a restock on the Tasma Tarot. But then I was like, do I want to give the illustrated edition a time in the shop for now? Because I do love both. I'm always kind of a little more drawn towards the original because I love photography decks. So if I chose, I feel like I would choose the original, but I also really enjoy the illustrated edition, and I wanted to see if maybe your opinion on this is a little different. That would be my probably immediate choice. No, it's not the photography. It's still, I think it's been really well done into an illustrated edition. And if this is something that people are really looking for, I would love to offer that, since I did already have the other option in the shop. Ugh, I have a full video of the comparison between the two. It was an unboxing for me. I'd never seen the deck before. So I was really, like, I thought I would obviously appreciate it. I was really surprised how well it went over for me. I like it because I do have a favorite, and I realized that, like, I still really enjoy the other version. I thought it was going to be like an easy win, but it wasn't as easy. And then I have a deck that in the middle of one of the videos I just did, which was the Purgatory box update. I took it out of the Purgatory box because I really do love this as an affirmation deck. This is the Inquire Within affirmation, and I think it's really an easy deck to use with other decks. I like to use this as like kind of a clarifier, or like kind of build the reading around. I think it really just, that black and white, it's so easy to pair with other cards. And also though, like if you just want like an affirmation for the day, you just want something like short and sweet to take with you, and you don't want to do a whole reading, like this is like a perfect option. Really great for a bookmark, like pull a card and use it as your bookmark, pull a card, put it like on your mirror, like on your dashboard, like wherever, like keeping it with you. I think it's just such a great deck for that. But I know that not everybody is like looking for affirmation decks all the time. I love all types of decks. So the Lucid Dreams, the original edition is one. Hold on, let me grab. And I'm down to my last copy of the Black Eclipse edition. So I have been considering restocking either this or bringing the original like the gold and beige kind of tone one in. So your opinion on that, I would love that. The Lucid Dreams though, Black Eclipse edition, I have really enjoyed myself, but I have never had the original edition. I just recently had a conversation with someone who has the original beige version and really enjoyed that as well. So I've been curious. I love having a beginner's deck in the shop. I like a deck made with a beginner in mind. I really have enjoyed that, and a lot of you have enjoyed that. So okay, and so here is the original edition I was talking about. That is that lighter, brighter version to the Black Eclipse edition. This one here is the beige, still with the gold foiling, but it definitely gives off a little different of a vibe, and I think I personally prefer the Black Eclipse, but I would love to hear your thoughts and what you think, because this is still obviously beautiful. I want one of them in the shop though. And then last, we talked about this in one of the recent videos for the collection, and this is from the same creator as Love Oracle of Eden, which I do have in the shop. So I ended up restocking that and not bringing this in yet, but I'm really, really into, I could be mispronouncing this. I really do struggle with pronunciation, but Tasma African Tarot. This is just such a beautiful deck, and let's get into some of the other tones. So each of the minors have like a different colorway in the back, and the majors as well. And I just think it's such a beautiful deck. I love the like gold foiling on the cards. It's a beautiful deck. It feels great. Again, another really great quality deck. Love Oracle of Eden and the Tasma Tarot, African Tarot, is two of the like higher quality decks that I have had the pleasure of having and possibly having in the shop. So I really enjoy the quality of those. Let me know what you think. If there are any decks you haven't seen here, actually I would love to mention, I actually just got a couple decks into the shop. The Horror Tarot, if you like the Pulp Tarot, this is from Todd, the same creator, and it's done by the Unemployed Philosophers Guild. It's published, and it is so cool. I will do a whole video, I think, on that. And this is the Thistledown Oracle. I'm so excited. You know how much I really love and enjoy this /illustrator, so I'm really happy to have this in the shop. And I just recently, in the like pairing video, I just showed it with Oak Ash Thorn and Smoke Ash Ember. So I do have two brand new decks in the shop. Actually, I did the video for like the new decks in the shop and then got them in. I was like, of course I did. But let me know what you think. Again, if there are any other decks that you've had your eye on. I actually recently had one of like my like returning customers that I really enjoy talking to. We were just talking about two decks that they were looking to see if I would ever get in. They live in a different country, and shipping like decks from multiple places is just not an option with shipping. So when I can bring decks in and like make it possible for them to like have two decks from two different people at the same time and like get it to them, it feels really special. I really love that. And so just let me know if there's anything you want me to look into. I'm happy to like get new decks to review. We can do comparisons and we can do all kinds of stuff. So let me know, please, your thoughts and opinions on which of these decks you would like to see. Obviously, I can't do them all at once, but I would love to start over the next year bringing in some of these. So thank you. I love you.